somebody says, AJ, that's my guy. Oh, you got fans, bro. You got fans. I told you, man. You're the people thing. When somebody said they're Syrian an artist, what does that mean to you? Like when they actually say you're not salon artist, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot to me. Just be proud of where you're from. You know what I mean? Meaning I'm representing.
All right. So we talked on Sunday, and you've been in the States for a long. You're in the States now, right?
Yeah.
And who say you come? How old? Which not be age?
I'll be there around 17, Waka America.
So actually, you know what? Let me step it back for the people that will not be there for the sound check on Sunday. Let me first find out who done that AJ Money. AJ Money.
Yes.
That's Salone you born.
Yeah, born and raised, right from Sierra Leone, man.
Who said that telling you? Who said that telling you every day?
Jenkins Street.
Jenkins Street. Who said Jenkins Street today?
That's right by Kisio. You know any mountain cuts, Kisio ends.
Oh, but you don't come with mountain cuts. Cool J come with mountain cuts. Yeah. The mountain cuts don't produce some serious artists, huh?
Yeah, man. Mountain cuts came a long way. Tego all the way to down.
All right. So from what's that street's name again?
Jenkins Street.
Okay, so from Jenkins Street now. Tell me a little bit about your come up. How does Jenkins Street, how did that influence what you do now?
Well, Jenkins Street, now everything starts. All the creativity. Without you know me, they no say man be the draw, play ball. Mostly they into entertainment anyhow. You know what I mean? Wacamo and left salon. All my passion I'll be football. But music was something I was shot to, you know what I mean, do for people, like show up. I mean I shot.
So where you be salon, you not be to do the music?
No, I'll be always there behind the scene. Like I love people that doing it.
Did you do anything music related when you were in Sierra Leone?
I was always in the studio.
Man, you don't freeze up.
This is me and Banja.
Oh, Pupa Banja?
Yeah.
So you used to work. So wait, you used to work with him in the studio?
I used to love his work. Anywhere he at, I'll be there. Way back.
he's from the area. He's from Martin Cuts area. Pupa
Yeah, he's
Banja?
from the I call on the eastern parts. When me in academy, we go. So most of the time, I meet them central parts.
Okay. All right. So then you've been into the music where you say. So then you come. How you manage for Can US?
Well, I'm daddy 95 for me, my sister.
And then what's gonna be your age where you come?
I got the age of 17.
All right. So you say where you come. Really, the main thing you're into that football.
Yes.
And they say the football. The last time we talked, you said you go college, all that.
Exactly.
All right. So tell me more about. Tell me more about it. I don't want to put too much words in your mouth. So tell me more about when you first came, that transition, the first years when you came. How's that first? Because 17, that in a high school, you can't enter high school also.
Exactly. When I enter high school, like my first couple of months, I've been in a newspaper all for you know what I mean, good performance. I've been in a newspaper, best player, highest goal scorer in the whole public league.
Who's got that Pennsylvania you be there?
Yes, I be go Northeast High School. Where you look them up.
So that means that for you, the transition to high school, it was easy.
Very easy.
Because I know a lot of people, a few artists I talked to who said that, you know, when they come, especially when they come like middle school, high school, they be tough.
Nah,
you know, African booty scratcher.
They pick on certain people. Now you know what I mean, not a superstar.
So you're a superstar from the get.
From the get, as soon as they see me, they know this is not somebody to mess with. Like he nice.
All right. So that the soccer was the initial superstardom. So from high school, you said it took you to what colleges did you go to again?
I went to Penn State, Washington Adventist University, and even Temple.
Playing soccer.
Yeah.
And then so from there now you said, then you got into the music, like into technical music.
Yeah.
I
get into the music seriously 2010 when I decided this is something really I should be passionate about. You know what I mean?
What happened? What happened in 2010? Like that made you say, okay, I'm gonna take this thing serious.
That's when Nigerian music stopped paying attention to. That's when they stopped paying attention to it. I don't know if you ever heard this guy. I forgot his name. Casey Nipopo. Oh yeah, Nipopo.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
When that time, you know what I mean? them brackets when they start popping. You know now, you know.
Yeah. That's what African music was like. Yeah, the
Exactly.
Bounce too was coming up too.
And my favorite was Ice Prince. So Ice Prince motivate me a lot.
Yo,
He
that Ice
used to
Prince
be the
video, you
man.
said, yo, you remember the Ice Prince video? What's the name of that video? It's real colorful where he's like he's dancing. Man, that Ice Prince video was my jam. Anyway, so all right, so that Nigerian influence really got you motivated, right?
Exactly.
So what was your thing? Did you want to kind of do Nigerian music or like when you say
No,
music, what did you want to
at
do?
first I just want to do music. I was thinking especially rap music, since Ice
Yeah.
Prince was so much like really colly, you know what I mean, bad at the time. I don't know about now because he not doing much work. But yeah, rap was the thing I was looking up to, and also dancehall because my vocal and my type of style is mostly like the Caribbean. So
Okay.
people start telling me, stop rapping. I think you should try to sing and do more. You know what I mean? So that's what changed the whole concept. Like me start saying different perspective of different people type of music. Like, you know what? I don't want to rap no more. I want to do more than rap. So I start digging, you know what I mean? And it been work all this year now.
So then that first year, oh, by the way, in the Leone, thank you, Juju. That's the video from Ice Creams. Um, so so then that first year, what type of content did you put out then? Was it mainly reggae influence content, or did you have any
It
rap
was
influence
not
content that
much. It
first year?
was just a bunch of rap because that's what I was trying to learn at first. And I
Okay.
already did so much at it. So since I get bored at it and want to dig more, because you're not supposed to get comfortable. So that's what got me here right now.
Okay. So then that first year, and then now the second year, that first 2 years, when you dive into the music, right?
Mhm.
So what does that mean? Like I hear people say, I got serious. I dive into the music. What's exactly that mean? You mean like what does that mean when you say dive into it?
It means that I should sacrifice a lot, especially my time. Certain things like if I go to work, as soon as I leave work, I want to be in the studio. But
Okay.
back then, as soon as I go to work, I want to sleep or do something thinking about going to school. But as soon as
Okay.
after the school, you know what I mean, I went to Penn State, I dropped out, I went to, they keep giving me scholarship, so I can't sit down one place. Anyway, like, that looks good, I can move on. So after that, the most thing that actually make me feel like this is for me is when I start getting recording sessions when I was in school. People would actually start calling me because of my ideas I've been bringing up in the studio.
Really? All right, go ahead. You broke up for
Yeah,
a
so they
second.
start buying the ideas.
Like, what are some of the ideas? Like, what you mean? Like, you were producing, you were writing for people? Because on your bio, you said you're a singer, a songwriter, and producer. So, what kind of work were you doing for people?
Well, I was basically writing. If you're in a studio, you're
Okay.
struggling with words, I could come up with it like that. And for me to make up
Okay.
story when I hear beat is a common thing.
Okay.
So with that, it was helping a lot of them because I was a poetry writer. Like I could write poets a lot, you
So
know.
you can bring up a con. All right. So now, fast forward to okay. So that's you start you investing in your time and you dedicating you to it. When did you? Oh, I have a question. So did you graduate? Somebody said, did you graduate? Somebody asked a quick question. Did you graduate?
I
And
never.
what year? What year were you at Penn State?
Oh, the year I was in Penn State, basically that was in 2010 to 11. I never graduate. That's when I moved to Washington Adventist University.
Why didn't you graduate, man?
The money, man, like I said, I was there and I was, me struggling with some of my classes, and more money can come up for me to move to a different school. So I got to hype on.
So you mean like the scholarship? Some of the scholarship will give you money with the scholarship. You mean?
Yes, they was giving me more scholarship. If I was paying for book in Penn State and a school come up say, listen, you don't got to worry about nothing. It's a full ride. Yeah, I'm going with full ride.
Oh, okay. So you end up transferring from Penn State to another college that had a better scholarship for you.
Exactly.
I got you. All right, we'll get back to me. So anybody else, if anybody else has any question, just type it right in, and I'm gonna interject and ask the questions while we're doing the interview. All right, so now fast forward, you helping people out, you getting into the studio, dedicating your time. Now you said 2012 is when you really blew, and you even had a show, right?
Yeah, people start actually calling me for a show. Like, listen, I got an artist coming from Nigeria. I think you'll be a best bet if you open up the stage for them. You feel me? And I feel like it's a fun for me to be exposed, and at the time, because
So
nobody been doing that.
how did you go from just writing in the studio to now people saying you're a good opening performer? Like,
Oh,
how does that?
I actually start doing my own records with certain people. You know what I mean? People
Ah.
that way better than me. I learned. Like, I start working with people that are nicer than me, because since I'm in the studio all the time producing, if I can produce you, why can't you jump on the track?
And so you were putting your own content out there?
Yes, I start putting my own content out there. At first, it was all down, but you learn
What?
from comments, you know what I mean? And it start coming up and up and up. But at this point, I feel like, man, I'm deadly.
Yeah, this your way is sick. But all right, when did you notice, like, the initial thing, you didn't get much, it was down, you didn't get the type of feedback you wanted. When did you notice that what you were putting out was fire? Like, when did you start getting that feedback that you wanted?
Is when I start switching my style.
Okay.
So actually to the Caribbean and African type. That's when I start getting attention. Like, damn, I think he coming with his own style, because if you give me an Afro beat, I'll put dancehall to it. If you give me a dancehall beat, I'll put Afro style into it. So that was my own regime.
All right. Okay, so now 2012, you blew up. So now between 2012, what happened afterwards? After you kind of started opening for artists, people started knowing your name. Then what happened after 2012?
Well, I was started to building my brand at that time, like putting my
Okay.
studio together and things like that. And that's when I went and go learn to fix cars. That's things I
What?
don't tell people. I'm a body technician as well.
Really?
Yeah, I can fix
So
cars.
wait, man, you do just about everything. So were you still in college at that time, or you were out of college at that time?
At that time, I put college on pause because the music was drawing me too much out of my classes. Because at the time, I cannot just go to a show and come right away, you know what I mean, back to school.
Yeah.
So I got to drop one thing. And that's when I start, like, focusing on what I'm supposed to do. Like, okay, I got to keep a job, but I need a trade.
All right.
You feel me?
And
That's when I switch up to the car thingy, fix car for a while, get back to the music.
All right, and so all right. So I'll try to get this step by step. I'm trying to build it so I get a clear picture of who AJ Money is. All right. So all right. So the college thing. You decided the college thing wasn't for you. What year was it when you stopped college altogether?
I think that was in 2014.
2014, and that's when you decided, okay, I got to go 100% into the music.
Yes, like,
And
listen,
then
I got to get my whole thing set up.
and then you got the trade skill that also in 2014.
The trade skill, yeah, I finished 2015. When I dropped out 2014, 2015, I actually finished. So I opened my business right away.
So you opened a body shop,
a body shop, legit.
your own business.
Yes.
For true?
Yeah,
So wait. So what's it? Explain this body shop. What you need to do at the body shop? Like, what's it exactly you
like, I
do?
repair accidents motor car. If your motor car crash, I could paint cars, mechanic, anything. You want engine change, all that.
And this is now your own business.
Yes, my own legit business.
And then now you use that now to fund the music career.
Exactly.
All right. So that's 2015. All right. So now fast forward now 2015. How's the music career coming and the body? How's that moving forward?
When it start coming out good, I start putting professional content out. Like,
did it help the fact that you had a business and you had generating revenue from that? Did that help your music career, or did you have to kind of struggle with balancing the two?
Well, basically,
The fact when you had the body shop.
I used to the music part. The business was new. So when I pick up with the business, it just helped me a lot to put money on my music. Like, now I don't have to
It didn't take away it didn't take away time from the music?
No, it didn't take away time. In fact, it gave me more leisure time. Because now I'm making more money. I don't have to worry.
All right, got you.
I
All right, so
focus in the studio building myself.
All right. You still got a body shop?
I still got it across the streets from me.
Your business?
Yes, man.
Like, you can look out the window and see it?
I'm about to do it for you right now. You see all my cars them outside?
Talk true. So all
Yeah,
they cut. All,
see the shop across the street?
nice shop down there.
Yeah.
And so you get people that work for you right now.
Of course, I don't have to do it as boss move. This is my yard. Let me show you the other window.
So this man a musician and businessman.
Yes, man. That's how you gotta keep it. Because people need trust and funding your career these days. So you pick up something that is really hot they want to be into.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, you see, this is all my yard. I was even working on a car right there.
Wait, so how many? Wait, when did you? Okay, 2015. You did the body shop. When did you get the property? When did you get your property?
I got it the same time I get the shop. At that time, I was saving. Imagine a dropout and it was giving me scholarship.
Yeah.
So some money.
Okay, so you were saving that money.
Exactly.
Okay, okay, okay. All right, bam. And then you get the body shop, the house. You got family? You got wife, kids?
Now I don't have a wife, but I have a kids.
How many?
I got 2 kids. One this salon, one there.
All right, my man, my man. I like it. All right, so back to the music. I like the way you think, man. I'm loving you already. All right, so 2015, 2016. All right, so now back, yeah. So you got the funding going on. You got the shop going on. Now you said the music. You can invest more in the music. What did you do after that? Now?
Well, after that, I keep buying more equipment towards my music. Like I start focusing on visual.
Okay.
Like I stopped going to classes again for music video.
So you always learning, man. You
I
always
always
like.
learn because I don't settle like I said. It's more for you to gain than to
Okay.
lose. So I
All
always
right.
try new things. You know what I mean? I do the visual for 6
Okay.
months to a year. I learn the details, and the rest come easy.
All right. Okay. And so now let's go back. Now I'm gonna dive into your music, right? I looked into your history. I saw like you have. Is it 5 different albums you have, or was it more than 5?
It's more than 5 because sometimes the distribution I used to use, they used to put it down every year. So I just
Okay.
keep putting work. But
How
now
many?
the main thing I say I will have, I'll focus on only one main one right now, which is this Street Daddy EP I
Okay.
just released.
The Street Daddy is the most recent one.
Yes,
That's the one that has This Your Way on it.
yes.
All right. So let's fast forward to it. I wanted to go frame by frame with each one because I noticed you have. I was listening to some of them. There's a little bit of a different style in all of them, but it seems like Street Daddy. There's a lot more emphasis on Creole and Sierra Leone, and you even talk more Creole inside Street Daddy compared to
Exactly.
the other album. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So I was gonna ask you why with Street Daddy, there's a more emphasis on you talk to Creole now. Before, with some of the other stuff, if I listen to you, I don't even know say you're not Salon man. But this one, for sure this man not Salon man. Why the emphasis on Creole and Sierra Leone with Street Daddy?
Well, I start embracing more Creole. I feel like if you hear the Jamaicans and you hear Sierra Leone and you hear the Ghanaians, the way they speak or the Nigerian, it's all the same thing. So I embrace Sierra Leone language very tight now in the sense that it take all advantage for blender. Any salsa can blender. You know what I mean? For kitchen to
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
mind.
And what's been the response on that? What kind of feedback have you gotten that now that they embrace the salon, the cadence, the all thing, the culture?
Oh, it
What's
been
been the
great.
response?
It been great. And the support be way too handsome, you know what I mean? And I love
Yeah.
it. If it's
How
Salomon start for embrace, that's good.
that's the thing I'm curious. Like somebody now, you're based in the US, you can go for salon fast
Yes, every year.
every year. Because your following on the ground is strong. People, I mean, you got a nice following. So I was curious because I know there's a lot of American artists don't have that strong following on the ground. So how were you able to maintain that?
Well, for me, I move around. I go meet people that they don't expect me to meet. I put
What do
myself
you mean?
so low.
All right, so you keep yourself basic. Oh, hold on, we got another quick question. People
Yeah.
want to know all the money you invest in salon music, do you get it back?
Nah,
You're not
can't get
making a
it back
profit.
yet.
You're not making a profit for the music.
You don't worry about that yet. You worry about putting salon to where it's supposed to be. And that's when the money start coming. But salon right now, no money there for y'all to be making.
So right now you're still building the brand and investing.
Exactly.
Do you think where can people find your EP, by the way?
Oh, they can find it in any platform. They look anywhere, any social
What do
media
they search
platform.
what do they search for?
Let
H
them just
Well,
type
you tell
AJ
me.
Money.
All right, and what's the name of the EP?
The EP is Street Daddy.
All right, so any other platform.
Any of the platform, anywhere.
All right, so back to the serial music. So right now you're saying if you're expecting to make money from serial music, you're gonna be disappointed, right? Is that what
Yes,
you're saying?
exactly.
So what is your plan? What are you planning to do? Why are you, because you're obviously investing a lot. What are you planning to do?
Well, I'm planning to actually put a basic studio there, like a real professional studio that could brand a lot of artists as well. Like what I'm doing here is not enough. But if I do it
I
in
mean,
my
like,
country,
do you plan to eventually make money in Sierra Leone?
oh yeah, in the long run, probably 7 to 10 years from now, yeah.
So like, how do you think money could be made in Sierra Leone in the long run? Like, how would you be generating money 7 to 10 years from now?
Well, I can say I got projects lining up in SALONE. I'm building a club, a studio, and a hotel as we go. So that's a good finance.
So this AJ Money, your brand in the music perspective, you're not looking to make money in the music. You're looking to just brand yourself and then make money in other areas.
Yes, the music thing is fun. It's something that's inside of me. You know what I mean? If
Okay.
it comes with money, great. But I'm not looking for money on it.
So now, what about artists on the ground or here who have not been successfully in other businesses, and but they're all into the music, and this is their bread and butter? If they don't make money off of it, you know what I'm saying, and don't so. What advice would you give to them?
Well, I'll tell them to actually have a backup. Say, you know what I mean? Push them. Let them not just depend on the music in generally. Because music is a career. But if you have something that backs your career after retirement, it helps. But don't just do music and feel like everybody gonna blow. Not everybody that gonna blow. So you
Okay.
see, so you put your efforts and learn something and use that in your best knowledge to push your music. That's the only way I could tell people.
What's your assessment of the current state of Sierra Leone music?
Well, I think we getting there and we pushing faster and faster every day because we basically learning from all these bigger other countries that already blow it and making names out there, and we
Yeah.
basically learning. You know what I mean? A whole lot. And Sierra Leone people keep it up.
So
You,
you feel good. You feel like it's moving in the
I'm really
like it's
feeling proud. I'm feeling like, yeah, we too, we deserve something. We're supposed to be out there. And that's what we're all doing right now. We're fighting so hard.
right, right. All right, so we got 5 more minutes, and the last 2 minutes is going to be all about you talking. But before we do that, I want to also ask. I did this with Drizzlick. So if you have your lineup, your squad of 5 Syrian artists to go do battle with, you the captain. You got to pick 4 other artists, 2 males and 2 females, Syrian artists.
Yeah.
Who be on your squad?
I'll choose Star Z for female. And then I'll choose, how you call it, Rose.
So there'll be your 2 female squad. All right, who'll be the 2 male squad?
The two male squad will be LJ and and how you call him, Drizzling.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
Why have you done any collab? I didn't see any collabs with it on the Street Daddy. Did you do any collabs with anybody on Street Daddy?
I only do collab with my two female artists I was managing at the time, and I
Okay.
do collab with Ibizi and one
Okay.
Liberian artist.
It's on Street Daddy.
Yes.
Okay, I got to check it out again. All right. Before I let you talk, I have another question came in. Can you tell me your funniest childhood memory from Sierra Leone?
Is when I went to go see Leone start playing Nigeria. When this Nigerian guy almost threw me off the stand.
Eh? What you mean?
Like he almost pushed me, just me being excited to see SALONE playing.
Wait. Explain. Come back again. You say you go. Wait, I hear you fine. Tell
Okay,
me again.
the time when SALONE was playing Nigeria,
Uh-huh.
Yes. At that time I was excited at the start. So this Nigerian guy, he was even supposed to be in that start. He just shoved me out of the way. I almost
Really?
killed myself, man.
This was in Sierra Leone?
Yeah, the time I was in
National,
Sierra Leone.
not
That
National Stadium.
exactly.
Can you be there inside the VIP section, the presidential?
Exactly. That time, you know what I mean? I move around with a lot of soccer players because I was playing for my I call it Albert Academy them time.
Okay, okay, okay. And then the man just come inside, you be excited. And,
I was so excited, he just shoved me, bro. And luckily, people was there. I just fall right on them, bro.
oh
Man.
wow. So you mean you could have fall over,
Yes, bro. You know how Stadium
bro.
is.
And we would have had this interview today, man. I before you go, why you chose LAJ and Drizzlick as your two star lineup that you'll be with?
I feel like for right now, they're my favorite artists in Salone. They're really doing good, and I love their vibe. You know what I mean?
What is it about LAJ you like, and what is it about Drizz you like?
I like LG just his style. You know what I mean? I like men that's, you know what I mean, just there with the youth them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That carefree lifestyle. I like it so much. And as I am too. So
So you can relate.
yes.
All right, so we're at the 2 minute mark. So at this point, I'm gonna shut my mouth. I want to keep the interview under 30 minutes. I can post the whole thing in one go. So I'm gonna just let you talk for the next 2 minutes. Anything you're working on, things you got to say to people want to shout out.
Well, I would
It's
say
all
big
you.
shout out to everybody. We stay tuned and we get to watch this. Bless the Sierra people and everybody around the world. We keep on to this, you know what I mean, platform. It getting bigger. More support we serve Sierra Leoneans. You know what I mean? And the way to success, now we unite. And Sierra Leone too small. We get less than 8 million people if you count them. And Nigeria get over 100 and something million people. So more not the Yagba we serve, yeah? We small. If we support we serve the blow soon. But at the same time, I respect everybody, all the upcoming artists, the bloggers, the social media freaks, everybody out there. Not left for do it, you do so. Keep for doing. You love share as best as you can. Salon music,
Amen.
now the best thing ever. You know what I mean? We don't come up far way. We be they do. Now look down on we. Most of them say us we capable. We pass book of them. We don't do this right now. You know what I mean? Never stop. But at the same time, I'm working with a good project right now. I'm gonna go get my home money. It's something I'm gonna put out. Still,
What's it called? I'm gonna go what?
I'm gonna go get my home money.
All right, all right. We're
Coming.
ready for that party. That means you got to come back. That means you got to come back on and check me.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I'm gonna send it to you as soon as it's out. What's up?
All right, yeah, that day we're gonna have to do a special premiere on that day.
Oh, I can't wait.
All right, AJ Money, man. Good looking out, brother.
No problem. Much love, guys.
I give thanks.
Bless you.